This is an interesting one, and it always is. Manchester City taking on Leicester City. I don't think it really matters where it's played, but it is played at Leicester. What do you think about this one, Aaron?
So for me, thinking about Manchester United, both these teams, I'd love like a draw in this game. They can just go on their merry way, but I think City are going to probably come away with the win on this one. I love how in our profile for this game, you have City doesn't have an injury list that you could find, and it really doesn't matter for City when I was thinking about it, because they literally have about 5 players in each position that could come in and start in almost any team in the Premier League. I think City come away with the win here, and it should be a good game though. I think it'll be a good watch. I would guess maybe like a 3-1, something along those lines.
Yeah, I think so. My bet for this one, and this is one of my picks of the week, is taking the over at 2.5. Mm-hmm. I think there will absolutely be 3 goals scored in this game, and I agree with you that it could be more than that, because Leicester is going to score. Now, looking at their injury report, James Maddison is going to be back. Barnes still will not be back, but Aozi Perez has looked pretty good, getting some time on the starting lineup. James Justin is still out, and we don't know when he'll be back. So
they've got Ricardo back.
Well, right, they have Ricardo back, and the good news with Justin's injury is, I just say, because they know he's not coming back, it's not like, one of these teams that's, we're going to wait and see what happens. The team knows what's going to happen. They've had a plan for City, probably even talked about before they left for the international break. I don't know. And this leads me to my other, I don't know. I kind of like the draw in this one, Aaron. I don't know. Listen, last year I bet on Leicester to win against City. They scored first. If you remember that game, Vardy had like this amazing run and, was able to squeak one in on the counter. But then City came back in the second half and ended up winning that game. So I can't take a Leicester win. But I don't know that draw, Aaron. I don't know.
I mean, the thing going in your favor here is that Leicester didn't have too many players on international break. If my calculations serve me correctly, I don't know that for sure, but pretty sure that most of their players were back training for this past couple weeks with them, which means they've had a lot of time to prepare for this game. City, almost all of their players went away on international break, some of them traveling quite extensively. So that would go in that favor of a draw, but I still think I'm still going to call a 3-1 win for City.
Wow, I love it. All right, well.